this video we're going to talk about recipes, so what goes into the lattes or into the steamed drinks. This might seem overwhelming at the beginning because there's so many different syrups that we have and different proportions that go into the cup. Like anything else, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get. So try to get on the espresso machine and ask questions if you have any. So something I want to, on this video, I'm going to refer to one full pump. This would be a full pump. And then without this, I'm going to refer this as a half a pump. So just keep that in mind. Same thing goes with the sauces. This is going to be a full pump, and this is going to be a half a pump. For the 12-ounce, 2 flavors, that's going to be a little bit odd just because it's 3/4 of a pump, but just try your best. And then we'll also have the maple, which is a different pump. And this is the maple is pretty straightforward. One for the 16-ounce and one and a little bit less for a 12-ounce. We're also going to talk about what kind of hot cups we have and cold cups, but specifically what we offer on our menu. So by now you should feel familiar with the menu. The sizes of hot cups that we have here at Henderson's Cafe, we have an 8-ounce, a 12-ounce, 16-ounce, and a 20-ounce hot cup. For the ice drinks, we have a 16 and a 24-ounce ice cup. So on our menu, we won't offer an 8-ounce latte or a 20-ounce latte, but we could make them if that's what the customer would like. But to keep things simple, it's easier to just offer what we have, which a hot one is a 12-ounce and a 16-ounce, and for a cold one, it's a 16-ounce. For our signature lattes, for hot, we offer 12-ounce and 16-ounce. For ice, a 16-ounce. For frozen, a 16-ounce. Vanilla latte, 12-ounce. It's going to have 1.5 pumps of vanilla. For a 16-ounce hot, 2 pumps of vanilla. For a 16-ounce ice, 2 pumps of vanilla. For a 16-ounce frozen, 4 pumps of vanilla. Mocha, for a hot 12, it's going to have 1.5 pump of chocolate sauce. For a hot 16, it's going to have 2 pumps of chocolate sauce. For a 16-ounce ice, it's going to have 2 pumps of chocolate sauce. For a 16-ounce frozen, it's going to have 4 pumps of chocolate sauce. The Henderson's 12-ounce hot, it's going to have 1.5 pump of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce hot, it's going to have 2 pumps of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce ice, it's going to have 2 pumps of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce frozen, it's going to have 4 pumps of caramel sauce. Maple Madness. This pump is larger than the other pumps. For a 12-ounce hot, it will have 3/4 pump of maple. For a 16-ounce hot, it will have 1 pump of maple. For a 16-ounce ice, it will have 1 pump of maple. For a 16-ounce frozen, it will have 2 pumps of maple. Turtle Mocha. For a 12-ounce hot, it's going to have 3/4 of a pump of chocolate sauce, 3/4 pump of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce hot, 1 pump of chocolate sauce, 1 pump of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce ice, 1 pump of chocolate sauce, 1 pump of caramel sauce. For a 16-ounce frozen, 2 pumps of chocolate sauce, 2 pumps of caramel sauce. Coconut mocha, 12-ounce hot. 3/4 pumps of chocolate sauce. 3/4 pumps of coconut syrup. For a 16-ounce hot, 1 pump of chocolate sauce. 1 pump of coconut syrup. For a 16-ounce ice, 1 pump of chocolate sauce. 1 pump of coconut syrup. For a 16-ounce frozen, 2 pumps of chocolate sauce. 2 pumps of coconut syrup. Steamed drinks. For the chai, we have a 12-ounce and a 16-ounce hot and a 16-ounce ice. So when we make a hot chai, we're going to put it in our pitcher. The measurement for the chai is going to be 2/3 of chai, 1/3 of milk. You want the chai to be the dominant flavor. We offer vanilla in our chais, so if they would like vanilla in a 12-ounce, it will be 1.5 pumps of vanilla. In a 16-ounce, it will be 2 pumps. In a 16-ounce ice, it will be 2 pumps. For a matcha latte, we offer that in a 12 and a 16-ounce hot, and in a 16-ounce iced. For the 12-ounce hot, we're gonna put 1 heaping scoop in, 3 seconds of honey. We're gonna mix that in. We're gonna steam the coconut milk. The customer could substitute the coconut milk for a different kind of milk. We're gonna steam the coconut milk, then we're gonna pour it into the well-mixed matcha. Same process for the 16-ounce, but for this one we're gonna use 2 level scoops of matcha. 4 seconds of honey. Steam the milk. Pour in the steamed milk into the well-mixed matcha. For the 16-ounce iced matcha, we're gonna use one of these small pitchers. We're gonna put the 2 level scoops because it's a 16-ounce. We're gonna do 4 seconds of honey. We're gonna use a tool to make it stir really well and mix in well. After it's mixed in well, we're gonna get our cup with ice, fill it to the appropriate amount in the cup, add our well mixed matcha into the cup. For the hot chocolate, for that we offer a 16 ounce and a 12-ounce hot. So for a 12-ounce, we're gonna use 3/4 of a scoop. Our hot chocolate recipe has vanilla, so for a 12-ounce we'll add 1.5 of vanilla. We'll put the chocolate into the pitcher. We'll add the milk into the pitcher. We'll steam the milk with the chocolate mix. Get it to the appropriate level and the right amount of foam. After we're done steaming the hot chocolate, we're gonna clean our steam one. It will have a lot of chocolate on it, so make sure you do a good job of cleaning that. You're gonna pour in your hot chocolate into the cup that has the vanilla. You're gonna mix it. If it has room, if they want cream, leave a little bit of room to put some whipped cream on top. And then go ahead and steam it. Same process is going to go for the 16-ounce. The 16-ounce is going to have 2 pumps of vanilla. And instead of using 3/4 of a pump, we're going to use a full level scoop. We're going to do the same process steam it, pour it, cleaner steam 1. And for our pitchers, for this, the best thing is to go to the sink and rinse it out. The chocolate will get stuck in the bottom of the pitcher. We want to make sure that gets cleaned out well after making a hot chocolate. For a cafe au lait, that we will use two-thirds of coffee and 1/3 of milk. Our dominant flavor is the coffee and just a little bit of milk. We don't want it to be too milky. For that, we offer a 12 ounce and a 16 ounce. The customer could pick what kind of brew and what kind of milk they would like in their cafe au lait. London Fog. That as well has vanilla in our recipe. It only comes in a 16 ounce, so it has 2 pumps of vanilla, 1 tea bag of Earl Grey. We're gonna fill it 2/3 of hot water, and we're gonna steam 1/3 of milk. Once again, the customer could pick whatever kind of milk they would like in their London Fog.